Hello and welcome. In this video I'm going to show you how to configure access list, okay, with all types of access list, router access list or RACL, PACL, port access list, and also VLAN access list, or what we actually call the VACL. So as you can see here, I have a couple of switches, okay, so we have distribution layer switches, okay, DLS1 and DLS2 in the topology, and I have two, okay, access layer switches down here, right? So they are connected via trunk links, okay, the gigabits port 02, and also in the other side gigabit 02 as a trunk link. I have a couple of VLANs created. So here we have a VLAN 100 in this side, and here we have a VLAN 200 on this side, okay? In addition to that, actually I configured the port channel, okay, ether channel between the distribution layer switches as layer 3, and I give it an IP address. So the first actually task that we're going to do regarding the ACLs, we're going to configure actually an access list that will permit, okay, just the OSPF traffic. I'm running OSPF between the distribution layer switches, so the users on the access list, on the access switches, they can actually reach the other side, okay, of the link. Means that the ping can actually work between VLAN 100 and VLAN 200. To test that, actually we can go to ALS1 enable, and then let's actually ping 200.1.1.2, which is the other switch on the other end that have the VLAN 200, okay? So as I mentioned, I'm configuring OSPF, so show IP OSPF face brief, okay? So I'm running the OSPF on the port channel PO1, okay, for reachability between the access layer switches, okay? So the first thing what we're going to do, actually, we're going to filter the OSPF and the ICMP, okay, traffic, and also we want to allow just telnet, okay, if the telnet is initiated from this VLAN right here, from VLAN 100. In other words, if somebody tries to telnet to to those switches from VLAN 200, the traffic will be dropped by the ACLs. So first of all, we need to be in global config mode, and what are we going to do? IP access list, and we want it to be extended. We have extended range, okay, and we have the standard range from actually 1 to 99, and the extended range from 100, okay, and up. So let's actually extend it, and we want to give it name instead of number. Allow, okay, let's say allow OSPF and ICMP, okay, allow the OSPF and ICMP. And then we want to permit, okay, let's permit OSPF traffic any to any, right? Then permit ICMP any going from anywhere to anywhere, okay? And then what we want to do, we want to permit actually TCP, permit TCP any, and if we want actually the return traffic, okay, as I mentioned earlier, traffic, okay, initiated from this VLAN, okay, it's allowed. So by traffic going from here is not allowed, which means that the traffic need to be actually established, right? So we need to use the established keyword, okay? So established keyword if the traffic is if the telnet session is initiated from the VLAN 100, okay? So that's it, and now we need to go under the interface gig, interface PO1, which is the port channel, right? And then what we're going to do, IP access group, and then actually copy paste the name of the ACL that we have created, copy and paste right there. Okay, and we need to actually tell the port where we want to apply it. So we want to apply it actually inbound, so incoming traffic, okay, on the PO1 in the DLS1 switch. We want to actually filter this traffic and allow just the ping and OSPF. Let's actually try to ping, okay, ping the let's try to ping 200.1.1.2, which is this switch right here. Okay, so the ping is still working. If actually we check the access list, we can see some matches, IP access list. As you can see here, there are three matches on the OSPF traffic, and also we have 4 matches, which is the ping that I issued just right now. Okay, so other traffic will be denied. So let's try to telnet. Okay, let's try to telnet to okay, let's configure this switch for telnet. So to configure the switch for telnet is actually simply easy. So we need to use the enable password. Let's say enable secret Cisco, which is so strong password. The command you're using it, right? And then actually let's go under the VTY lines from 0 to 4, and then let's say login, and then the password will be the strong password Cisco. Okay, and then actually let's exit and try to telnet to the access layer switch ACL1. Enable, and let's do telnet to 101.1.2, which is the IP address of the switch, and destination unreachable. Okay, gateway or host is down, which means the traffic is denied by the access list. If we try actually to initiate the let's say we want to telnet. Let's try to telnet to the distribution layer switch here, config, and let's configure it with enable. Let's say secret, enable secret Cisco, and then let's go to line VTY 0 to 4. Okay, and then login, and the password will be Cisco. Here we go. Exit, and let's try to telnet from ALS1 to the distribution layer switch, and distribution layer switch IP address is 100.1.1.1. Try in, and here we go, Cisco, and right there. So I'm going to exit. Right, so you know actually that traffic coming from the VLAN 100 will actually be allowed. Traffic coming from other VLANs will be denied by the access list. Okay, permit or permit TCP any, and as you may know, in the access list there is always an implicit deny at the end, and the access list actually router starts looking for matches from the top to the bottom, and if you don't actually specify anything, okay, regarding permit, or there is implicit deny down in the end. That's for the RACL or router access list. The second thing that I'm going to show you is, let's say we want actually to filter traffic on the trunk link connecting the distribution layer switch 1 and the access layer switch 1 using port access list. Okay, so I'm going to go to the distribution layer switch 1, and we want to actually allow just the traffic coming from the switch ALS1, right? And you may know that actually the port access list or PACL actually you create a MAC access list. So to allow this host, we need to specify a MAC access list. Okay, MAC access list. And then the MAC access list, we want to name it, let's say, extended. And then we want to name it, let's say, ALS1, okay, only. That's the name for the access list. And then we want to permit, and we need to specify a host, because actually we're going to put the MAC address of the ALS1, okay, right here, just to allow the traffic coming from the this switch, okay, to be allowed. We don't know actually the MAC address, so to check out the MAC address of the ALS1, either you go to the ALS1 here, okay, and check the MAC address. For example, show interface VLAN 100, and you can see the MAC address as you can see right here. I'm going to copy, and if you go right here, you could do show MAC, okay, MAC address table, and as you can see, I'm connecting via port 02 to this MAC address. So we have two MAC addresses, and I'm looking for this MAC address. If I paste this one here and compare actually this MAC address right here. So let's do the same command, host. I'm going to actually paste the MAC address to reach any. Okay, so that's the MAC address of the switch. I'm going to exit, and then I need to apply the PACL or port access list to the trunk port connecting distribution and the access layer switch. So I'm going to go there and gig 02 under the interface, and I'm going to say MAC, okay, MAC access group, okay, MAC access group, and ACL name. Let's go to the top. It's somewhere here. Yeah, ACL only. Okay, I'm going to copy paste right there. Okay, and then as you can see here, the port access list is applied just inbound. There is no outbound for the PACL or port access list. So in right there. Okay, exit. And to verify actually this, what we can do, we can actually test traffic. Okay, let's test if we still can ping the 200.1.1.2. Okay, so traffic coming from this switch actually is allowed. That's why we can ping the other side. Let's try to ping from the ALS2. Just to ping 100.1.2, and we still can ping. Okay. So if we change actually the MAC address of this switch here, okay, config terminal, and let's go under the interface VLAN 100, okay, and let's say MAC address, okay, and then let's say 0.0.0.111.2222, and here we go. And let's try to do ping, okay, 200.1.1.2. Okay, the ping of course will fail because we changed the MAC address. Okay, if we check the access list again, let's do show IP access list. Okay, we can see some matches probably. Do show MAC access list. Here we go. And show run include MAC Okay, access list, or we can do show access list. Access list. Here we go. So those are actually pre-configured. So let's check for the permit ICMP IP IPv6 access list. Oh, I'm checking the access list on wrong switch. Sorry for that. For your terminal, do show IP, do show access list. Access lists. So here we go. Okay, so this is the router access list that we apply to the port channel, and here we go. As you can see here, we have 5 matches. Okay, we have 5 matches, which means that the nice statement is actually working. And let's go back and actually go under the interface VLAN, interface VLAN 100, and let's do no MAC address. Check the history, and there we go. No, actually in the front of the MAC address, and here we go. And do ping 200.1.1.2, and of course the ping will be successful because we actually we match the permit statement that is configured with the PACL or port access list. Okay, I hope this have been informative for you, and I would like to thank you. For next video, I'm going to show you how to configure VACL or VLAN access list.